MCJ Sports.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to MCJ Sports. My name is Marco. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 NBA trades that need to happen this offseason. But before we begin, I'd just like to remind everyone to please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a new video. First up, I've got Kawhi Leonard to the Lakers. To do this, the Lakers would have to send some of their young core to San Antonio in exchange for the superstar small forward. In this scenario, I have them sending Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and their 2020 first-round pick to San Antonio for Leonard. This deal manages to match both salary and value for both teams, and is one of the few to do so that doesn't involve Luol Deng, a player and contract San Antonio certainly won't take on. From San Antonio's perspective, this seems to be one of the few Kawhi Leonard trades that actually make sense for them. They get a couple of young, malleable wings in Kuzma and Ingram, a spot-up shooter in KCP, and a future first. Leonard has become undervalued in trade talks since we haven't seen him play in his full form since May of 2017. The Spurs will not sell low on Leonard, thus the heavy price the Lakers will have to pay to acquire him. Ultimately, this deal has to make the Lakers title favorites, as they would now have 2 of the game's top 5 players when healthy. A Leonard-James combo would become the most fearsome in the league and one of the greatest of all time. With this team already having point guards in Ball and Rondo and a big man in McGee, all they would need is to add shooters to this team and they would be gold. Next up, I have the Charlotte Hornets trading Kemba Walker to the New York Knicks for Frank Ntilikina, Courtney Lee, Tim Hardaway Jr., and their 2019 first-round pick. This trade would give the Hornets more young pieces to continue to build around, and it also would help add to their asset chest in hopes that they might one day trade for a superstar. For New York, this trade has to be a no-brainer. They give up minimal value and a pick for an all-star caliber player in the last year of his deal. Kristaps Porzingis will finally have a teammate worth sharing the floor with, and that tandem could be dangerous in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks could make it to the second round of the playoffs and would at worst be the 6th best team in the East. The last and most important part of this trade is that it would now make New York an enticing destination for marquee free agents, or at least a team they would now actually consider joining forces with. Lastly, I have the Boston Celtics trading Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Morris, and the 2019 Kings pick to the Pelicans for Anthony Davis. This is a risky deal for Boston, but one that could put them over the top as title contenders. Boston will pay dearly, but their reward will be the best big man in the NBA. They would lose Irving, and he would be replaced by Rozier in the starting lineup. Brown and Morris would have been bench wings this season anyway, and Boston have plenty of players that could fill in for those minutes. Davis would slot in at the 5 for the Celtics, finally allowing Al Horford to play at his more natural position at the 4. By including all-star point guard Kyrie Irving in the deal, this means that Davis will for sure be the team's number 1 option. Boston is already favorites to win the East this season, but a move of this magnitude could propel them into being the title favorites. They would match up with the Warriors nicely, as their league-best defense would add a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. They would also maintain a nice scoring punch, as Tatum and Rozier were both protected from the trade, and they're adding Gordon Hayward back from injury. Davis would continue his offensive dominance on a Boston team led by coaching wizard Brad Stevens, after Davis had a career-high 28.1 points per game in New Orleans last season. If the Celtics managed to pull this move off, they would become title favorites even over the Warriors, in my opinion. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.